Caralho, 1,98m esse cara tem, bicho. Não é cabeçada matadora, vai se fuder. Daqui a pouco eu vou estar aqui o ele, mano. Vai se tomar no cu. É 1,98m, mano. Vai tomar no cu. Mas também só vi pinguelão. Cortou a 2 metros.
Acho que eu vou botar esse boneco aí, ó. Pegar uma cotinha de vocês aí. Daqui a pouco.
Uma mascotinha? Só de bater em fortaleza aérea. Só de bater em fortaleza aérea, superioridade aérea, bloqueador, interceptação cabeçada. Esticada de perna de veículo 2 de habilidade. Fortaleza aérea, esticada de perna, só de bar. Boa. Muito boa mesmo.
Parece que esse moleque joga, ó.
Quem eu acho que joga o Lula?
Não, que eu peguei aqui, né?
Falou pra vocês, até mais tarde.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The three-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think he'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Takes a shot! Early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but it's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Pele, and this is Silva. Rafa Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread it left. Flashes it across. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Messi. That's good play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Let's make sure that's not getting through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pele, Rafa Silva. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a promising position. Hangs up, he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Made up towards the front line. The pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. Neymar face to face with his great rival. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nunez. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
But they should have done a lot better there.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's ended up in no man's land. Passing nice and neat. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quality ball. And this is Pele. Now it's Rafa Silva. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a loose pass. Baresi plays it all the way forward. Gets it out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out to the right. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Neymar. Flamengo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to beat with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them that of course the returns can be terrific. Baresi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Neymar. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Foden, it's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Neymar. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Vinicius Junior! Decent hit and on target. Chouameni. Pele takes control of it and he's on the move. Scholes. Oh, delicate chip through. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Silva. Decent progress down the left. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Here we go again.
Well, Osaki Frontal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
This is Scholes. Neymar. Carvajal defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Foden. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Duel. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Tries to play it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Goal is still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Good ball over the top.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
There's good alertness. And beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Now it's Neymar. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a good ball. Oh, good ball. It's Rivaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch. Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Shot goal! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Toma sim, pai. Hoje eu tô perdendo, pai. Eu tô perdendo, pai. Acabei de pegar um gol.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Darwin
Changes here from both sides.
Number 20,
Flamengo have
Number 9,
penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with
Messi.
good purpose and
Coming on the
urgency,
field,
and they can get right
number
back into
13,
this.
and the series. Number 10,
Now it's Neymar.
Gullit.
He has found the way
Number
through.
14, Jan Koeman. Number 17, Serge Gnabry. Substitution.
Gullit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Kawasaki Frontal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cross in, looks like a good one.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
And Nistelrooy won't just make this. And he's straight offside. Here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee has just said play on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Could be danger here. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Flamengo could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
2 added minutes has been
This
indicated.
is Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalize on now.
That's the
É dois jogo pesado aqui, filho.
were a team not sure of their
Patinando meus
football.
bonecos.
Ultimately, they were found wanting when it mattered.
50%
Simply not how you go about
controle
winning.
nos comandos aqui.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or...
Isso é difícil. Né? Pega uma partida desse jeito. Aí não dá nem pra testar se tá bom ou não. Mano. Isso é foda. Vai ficar no automático mesmo. Não perde até a graça. Pegou quem? É, o Sidoff é bom mesmo. Técnico? Eu não, bicho. Vocês estão exagerando. Vocês estão... Bem ajeitadinho. Quem? Eu não vou falar nada. Ficar calado. Se tu pegar uma partida lisa, tu ganha. Porra. Cadê o time? Falta só ele na. Falta só ele nos pênaltis? Como tu quer que ele venha?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Kawasaki Fontane have it back and can go again. Rafa Silva charging forward, the ball at his feet. And Nesiri, Doué, driving through the middle. Elise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. He is through here. Carvajal has it out wide and in space. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to play it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? Kawasaki Frontale, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nice looking ball. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cute ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chouameni. Haaland. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Messi. Can he get it through? Chance! good pressure, just how to get off it.
Yeah, no. Say, yeah, no.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Do it. They can break here. Carvajal. It's a pretty loose pass. So what can they make of this? There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Haaland, looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? He can get that clear. Vasco da Gama have got it back and they'll have another go.
Defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Vasco da Gama have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's had it! He's out, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
That'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che parcheggiare nell'area circostante lo stadio è severamente proibito. Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
In this era, he gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a soccer pitch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Nunez gets flagged offside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crossing. Good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. He's felt that, hasn't he?
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
It's a sharp little ball here. Faced up and the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Delivery from Danny Carvajal. Let's a look and plays it forward. Defending was strong and firm. It's Carvajal. That is one way to stop him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's gone backward here. He's got the goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, such a clever touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Carvajal got a long way forward to join the attack. Rafa Silva. This ended up in no man's land. No, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. And Carvajal. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Sostituzione per il Vasco da Gama. Numero 10, numero 24, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3, il numero 19, Griezmann, il numero 18, Hazard. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. That was not on that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Batistuta. Tries a measured ball. Good read, needed to be. It's a sharp pass. Have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. In towards the back stick. Oh, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Serginho looking to run onto it. Oh, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Skriniar gathers from the goal kick. No, that's overhit.
Sostituzione per il Vasco da Gama. Numero 21, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
O cara pausou pra ligar a IA, mano. É mole.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
É você, Ben?
Showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's a key interception. Cracking ball. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic.
É.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium.
Welcome to
Players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
His shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, super goal! Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Puskas. Great vision. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Darwin. Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rivaldo. Cross to the back post. He's gone through. He's quick to get it clear again. Bullet. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's dealt with that really well. Puskas can see things others simply cannot. Kawasaki Frontale yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Romario. He's felt that, hasn't he? That'll be a throw. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? And Puskas! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely aimed pass. Pullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer. Caceres.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Caceres cuts it out. And here's Romario. Now it's Puskas. Rafa Silva. And it's Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Romario. Rivaldo. That's an excellent interception. It's a throw-in. Rijkaard out towards the flank, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard shifted it to the flank. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Played in. And he's taking no chances there. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafa Silva really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played in by Romario. Neymar. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And now,
there's
to
no
all
way to
members of the
disguise the
crowd,
fact that
I'd
they've
like
been
to
poor.
ask you
Not
to
a
join
single
me
shot
in
on
wishing
goal
our
tells you
birthday
all you
boy
need to know,
a
Peter.
very special
Everything
birthday.
seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Kawasaki Frontal really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Neymar. Oh, that and a chance! Neymar! Special Neymar moment!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Tries to pass it through. He might be in here. Takes a shot. Yes, it's there. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer!
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitutions taking place. The attendance for this
Milan
match was
choosing to make the first change.
29,950.
Milan get themselves back into contention. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Neymar's cross. Nice interception, well timed. Kawasaki Frontale are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim. There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter. They're coming again and again. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. And it's Neymar. Rafa Silva has an approach to the game which is pretty much... Great chance! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. So the lead now is 2. The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Chance for a shot! He scores! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Schneider, Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession. And Batistuta! And that could come back to haunt them. Batistuta was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. And it's Forlan. That's a good run down the left. And here's Forlan. Saka. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Alô, vai tentar, por favor. Bora, amor.
Substitution on the
Checks
field.
on the touchline.
Number 22,
Bound to occur.
Darwin Núñez. Number 21, Messi. Number 27,
Ruben Diaz.
Rafa
With
Silva.
clearance.
Number 11, Neymar.
Rijkaard.
Number 10,
Nice looking ball. Well, the chip
Coming on
pass
the
hasn't
field.
quite come off.
Number 14,
Milan
Jan
really
Koeman.
can only do one
Number
thing now, Peter.
23,
Get the ball up front, make sure
Rafinha.
it sticks,
Number
sustain some
13,
pressure.
and the series. Number 9, Desiree Doué. Number
Played out to the
17,
right.
Serge Gnabry.
Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Kawasaki Frontale, moments now
There will be
away
5
from
minutes
seeing
added
this one
time.
out. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's neat. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chouameni. Oh, it's in the city. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Doué. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides.
Hoje.
Rui Costa. Tá levezinho, pra dizer o contrário.
Vou.
Já vou.
Tá com 3 horas que tu fala que já vem.
Já vou. Já calma. Porque tá no passe de bola, é amplitude. Deve ser o técnico, é amplo. E era pra se ficar com o Melier, né? Dá um tempo, mano. Depois eu vou aí.
Bora.
Esse aqui de come é ruim demais, não tem. Porra. Um jogador aqui da NBA. Não. Eita porra. A formação do gancho que o cara fez aqui no time dele. Já viu, já?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Carvajal, he gets big! Oh, not the best of headers. Pelé. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pullets. Good. Pelé. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ibrahimovic looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Robertson. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Robertson. It's a throw-in. Vieira tries to pass it through. Nedved crosses.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Odo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Kawasaki Frontale, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Vieira. Nicely shaped ball. Robertson picks it up out wide. And it's Gullit. And here's Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva running with the ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passing nice and neat. Vieira. Pele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's Nedved. Knocks it into space. Big chance! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Après 31 minutes de jeu.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Knocks it out wide. Crosses it in. Terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vieira. Robertson. It's Toure. It's Gullit. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved is always looking to play quality balls. And he skips past his man. Nedved played into the middle. Ball is over the line. That's very neat. Nedved. There they go, hunting in packs.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he plays one through. He is through here. Although defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nedved has created one goal already. Yeah. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now it's Pelé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Sera exclu du stade. Merci.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Kawasaki Frontal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. And he is going into that little black book. Yaya Toure. Robertson. Probing pass. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nedved. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Robertson. And it's Vieira. Kawasaki Frontale, still this single goal behind. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafa Silva. Big header! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Rafa Silva. Oh, important interception.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Pele with the cross. We can get that clear. Pele. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, what a ball! This looks promising. Kings in, it's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong
Après
forehand
74
behind that.
minutes de jeu par le numéro 8. Changement. Le numéro 13, Ibrahimovic.
So, time for
Pour le
changes
remplacer,
on both sides,
le numéro
actually.
10, Fabio
Well, this is what we've been
Cannavaro.
waiting
Changement en
for.
cours.
Ruben Dias is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Collar receives it. And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
That's a decent clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There will be a throw-in. Over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Kawasaki Frontale must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Yeah. Robertson. Turan. Out for a throw.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Kawasaki Frontal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Pele going about things with real menace. He won't be happy with that one. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Got just about enough time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Golaço de falta aos 90 aos acréscimos. O cara fechou a casinha, conseguiu uma falta no intermediário e fez o gol de falta mesmo.
So what do you take away from it, Aldrin?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Olha esse gol de falta, Alberto. Fiz gol de falta aqui nos acréscimos, passava a ficha, mano. O moleque joga muito. Assim, o timaço que ele tem aí, mano, tá doido. Mandei, ó, fiz um gol de falta. Patei com Sentaki FC, uma coisa assim. Os caras estão explorando muito, porra. Olha aí, ó. Primeira vez na televisão, bicho. Acho que é o horário, ó. Olha como é que tá. Assim é bom de jogar, mano. Quem dera fosse o dia todinho assim. É doido, é. Doido, é. Eu patei o jogo aí, mas tá, foi liso o jogo. O que foi, Roberto? Fala, mano. O que é um? Já tá bugando já o time? Twitch pede. Peguei um tweet aqui, velho.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental
Pé
occasion.
do Poeira.
Expectations
E
and
cruza.
smells both rising fast here. Things are heating up. We'll be getting underway very soon.
Ah,
So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the
o
dirt
time já
work.
tá formado já,
And
Alberto.
Rijkaard
is amongst the very best in the business.
So the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see
O
why.
time já tá
He's
formado.
as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty
Tá
much everything
bugando.
else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that.
Se eu ver os caras que estão pegando aí, tá falar que eu tô jogando ali lá ou não.
And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead.
Eu tô que nem bolsa de valores. Sobe pra primeira, cai pra primeira. Sobe pra primeira, cai pra primeira.
When you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed. Palmeiras
É, cai pra primeira, volta pra segunda.
and it's Rijkaard. That interception was
Não, que é assim, fazia 820 pontos, perdia. 820 pontos e perdia. Subia.
well, that is a good ball to find him. This ended up in no man's land. And looking at the referee with his wave play on. Skriniar with the clearance. Nunez gets a foot in here. He is through here. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. He's being urged. Takes a shot! Special player! He's got himself an absolute pinch.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's De Jong!
He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Zico tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. And it's Silva. Now it's Messi. Rafa Silva. He's away. There's the shot.
Esse Rafa Silva é muito ladrão.
And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Isso é muito ladrão. Ganhei do Roberto Carlos aqui,
To supply the finish, and he came up
velocidade.
Kawasaki Frontale take the lead. This is Zico. Rafa Silva. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross from Zico. Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Silva!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pele. Now it's Rafinha.
Ô, Rafinha.
Saw that coming. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chouameni, Gullit pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nicked it back promptly. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Floated through. And the shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Kawasaki Frontale take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And here's De Jong.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
No
acréscimo.
chance to get on the turn.
Messi. Darwin. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. That's a shade optimistic. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Kawasaki Frontale head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substituição no time do
You have just joined
Palmeiras.
us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 94.
Rummenigge strokes it back. This is Messi. De Jong. Nicely intercepted. Pele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, important interception. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Hullet. He's in a good position. And a chance! Off the coast. He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. Romario duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have...
Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Well cut out, not margin for error there at all. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tries to play it through. Pele. Brilliantly cut out. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's clever.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Essa ele falou isso. Mas é muita hora.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 10. Camisa 21.
He's
Camisa
gone looking for
7.
safety.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20.
Alvaro getting this
Camisa
one clear.
22. Camisa 8. Camisa 18. Substituição.
Skriniar has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking wide, back into the middle. Serginho in acres of space. Climbs up big! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. And the defence let themselves down by not picking them up. I think the boss would be released.
Position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Now it's Gnabry. Nicely aimed pass. But this is from Mario. And it's Hullet. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Bullet. Short changes him with that pass. Gnabry. Bullet. Great ball, he's in here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Pulls out once more. And here's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gnabry.
Foram
And here's the
indicados
chance to
8
counter.
minutos de
Always onto
acréscimo.
this. Collar. And he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! Time added on.
Pega um toque duplo do Cooler.
Minutes. And it's Serginho. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Kawasaki frontal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
O Cooler fez um gol de cabeça e um toque duplo em cima do cara. Ele que salvou a ficha, Bernardo. Fez o gol da virada. Uhum. Como assim, pai? Pô, tá fresco. Que brother. Vou fazer uma tática doida aqui. A tática aqui é boa, mas... Vou jogar só essa aqui. Dormir. Vai não, pô. Tu? Levar o que, bicho? Eu vou jogar Call of Duty. Não. Não, aqui vai ter uma atualização do Call of Duty, mas não é agora, só em março. Tu gastou dinheiro no jogo? Nem eu. Nem que se eu não gastei. Eu vou fazer o que, Bernardinho? Jogar com lá. Alô? Alô? Eu vou jogar só uma partida aqui que é pra concluir esse. Aí, ó. Eu vou jogar. Falou, mano.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Action has already started. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Lizarazu, Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. Well, they can break here. Now it's Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Kaka. And he welcomes it in. And this is Roberto Carlos. Tries to play it through. Plays it in low.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Kawasaki Frontale are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lizarazu, up he goes! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to retrieve it. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lizarazu, he's got away. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Kawasaki Frontale really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Nicely shaped cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Kaka quietly revving up. Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs in across. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. The left flank, and that's played in low. Khan deals with that, nice and simple.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that side.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a sharp little ball here. Lizarazu is always looking to play quality balls. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rooney. Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maldini gets good distance on it. That's Vieira. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Puskas. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Baresi. Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Swept in. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouaméni.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chouameni. Griezmann. Nicely spread. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferdinand. He's in a great position here. Goes down, but nothing given. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Now this could be a chance. That's good defending, very good defending. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Ferdinand. And it's Roberto Carlos. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Koller. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Now that's well seen too. And it's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Darren Fletcher. Beckenbauer. Rooney. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Kaká. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corner number 3 coming up. Without complication.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Nedved. Kaká. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Just swings wide.
I think the defence are breathing out a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Charmini. Kawasaki Frontale, still trailing by one. And looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Chance here to counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Rooney. And here's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
Now it's
espectadores.
Gnabry. He's on it. Can he get away? Just eases him off the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Good ball, good take. Ball driven. Oh, smashing header!
Kawasaki Frontal really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Sides then
80.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 20. Rooney. Será sustituido por
After this,
el dorsal
one further
21.
opportunity to make a
El
substitution.
dorsal 11. El dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Roberto Carlos. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Serginho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nedved. Kaká. He is onto this. Oh, sweet feet. And he whips it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Hunnit.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Cruyff. And it's lofted through here. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Televic header. Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Kawasaki Frontale are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Swings it across. And he's quick to get it clear again.
they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Ferdinand goes sliding in.
Kawasaki Frontal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Roberto Carlos. Yeah. Aimed beyond the defence. Pele. Closing in on goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Challenge.
Oh, that's...
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have stolen level at the last.
El dorsal 10.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim. This is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to look forward. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is one Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive deficiencies, but creatively, real chance! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So a great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Lyon would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. Played down the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yamal. Bellingham. Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, that's nice. And he's gone back. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Kawasaki Frontal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini. The most accurate pass. Roberto Baggio. He's being urged to shoot, and he shoots! Griezmann. Bullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's found a way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Shot! Surely! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
dominating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's very neat. Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Roberto Baggio. Looking to play him in. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Baggio receives it in a wide position. Collar is herring after that one. Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Kawasaki Frontale get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he latch on to this? Roberto Baggio. And he's being shifted off it. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Serginho. Chouameni. Bout of passing here. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, we'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 24.
So off we go once more.
Le numéro 11.
Kawasaki Frontale really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bellingham. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Baron. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Pings in across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Roberto Baggio.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No joy this time. Serginho is herring after that one. And he was quick to react. Olise. Oh, good carry finish! Yes, ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni plowing through the middle. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Tchouaméni. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Almost an hour gone. Played towards the other side. Good switch that. That has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. What a throw in.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 22, le numéro 6,
Can he get on the end of this?
le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 9, le numéro 15, Pirlo, le numéro
Well, he's
14.
furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Tries to play it through. Kawasaki Frontale are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Messi. Tchouaméni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Silva. Well seen. Saw that.
Posso entrar para ver se meu time tá bom.
Pedri. Follett. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo just eases him off the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And it's Pedri. Messi. Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tchouaméni. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good-looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored! time remaining. Game still on. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Gnabry with the short one. Gnabry with the delivery.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played out to the left flank.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's Silva! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Ruben Diaz deals with that comfortably. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, important interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Kawasaki Frontal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
que foi, mano? Alguém caiu aí, quem caiu? Vocês viram a partida que eu joguei hoje, hein? Agora? A partida que eu joguei agora. Roman eFootball. O Messi. 2x2, mano. Fui buscar, ó. Tava perdendo 2x0, mano. Mano, o cara dava lá crocreta com toque duplo muito louco, ó. O cara tem que se acostumar jogando com esses caras. Tem R$ 32 também correr na aposta do Betão lá, mano. Bateu a vitória dos Lakers e os 32 pontos do Don't. Aí. Vou ver já, mano. Eu tô dando 4 barrinhas. Tô aqui no banheiro. Melhor hora pra jogar isso agora, pô. O cara é o Messi mesmo dos dribles, filho da mãe. Só que eu achei o defeito dele. Ele não finaliza bem. Tô voltando. Ele não finaliza bem, hein. Marcou direitinho meus pontos, mas essa tática é muito doido para o cara jogar. Fala, mano. Eu tô em casa jogando. Eu tô jogando, pô. Peraí. Quem que já pegou aí? Boa. Ele porque ele joga muito pelo chão, pô. Ele aqui é tipo Ibra. Uhum. Ele é um monstro, né? O Walter Maid. Agora? Pega da peste. Vamos ver isso aí. Parar aqui a transmissão aqui. Eu vou mostrar aqui a tela pro